everybody, welcome back to my Project 13. I have a device in hand and I'm going to show it to you right now in a little bit of a slow-mo. Yeah, the Nexus 6. Look at that beautiful display. 1440 by 2560 Super AMOLED display. 6-inch display. Kind of wide, tall. But if you're a lover of big devices like I am, is this a device still worth having in hand? Yes. If you love big devices, yes. But there's more to this device than just having a large, beautiful Super AMOLED display to watch movies on or videos, because I'll tell you, the colors on this device are gorgeous. They're vivid, sharp, beautiful. But with a slew of devices out, the successor to this device was the Huawei Nexus 6P, which I guess, yeah, blows this one away, but still priced over $400. You've had the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge that I'm using right now in 4K to do this video. Yeah, I mean, no comparison, right? But you're talking about a $780 device. The LG G5 at $629. You got the HTC 10 now that's out. So is it worth still having in hand? An 805 Qualcomm Snapdragon processor, 3 gigs of RAM, 13 megapixel on the back, a camera. You got a 2 megapixel on the front, which isn't a lot. It's not a great camera, but it's sufficient. It does well for what it is. Which brings me to the price. Remember, this device came out late last year and it dropped in price considerably, and a lot of people ran out and picked it up. Yeah. And now you can find it on eBay and other websites for $250, $230. You know, this is the 32 gig variant. It doesn't have an SD card slot, but 32 gigs of internal storage is sufficient. I've learned to work with it. Battery life it's okay. It works. I can make it through a day. If not, I can, knowing if I'm carrying this device, I'm not going to put it through a lot. But if I do, I plug it in for a little while. It has wireless charging. I got my new wireless charger, did a video on this, place it on here, it charges. So yeah, is it still worth having in hand? Yes, check out the prices right now on this thing. Again, it doesn't maybe compare to an 808, an 810, an 820 processor. It may not have the latest in camera software, but it's still smooth. It's still efficient. It's still sufficient. I still get my media consumption off of here, and I'm super stoked when I'm sitting back watching a movie on this beautiful 6-inch Super AMOLED display. Front-facing speakers that sound phenomenally awesome. Again, my media consumption is here. I'm okay with the camera not being the best. Okay, I have now had this S7 Edge in hand, and it's a phenomenal device. The LG G5, sexy, with a great camera on it. Smooth, silky, just like this device. My Huawei Nexus 6P, again, the successor to this device. Phenomenal device. And when thinking about those devices, as far as for me and having them in hand, do I still love my Nexus 6 that I got for $350? Yeah. Is it worth getting if you can pick it up for $250? Yeah. It's something to think about, because my experience on this, every day that I've used it, and I use it randomly now, I carry usually 2 of these in pocket, man. I usually have like one here, Let me pull out get my other device. Here's my Huawei Nexus 6P. And then I have another one here. I'm sporting like 2 shooters. You know what I'm saying? Okay? You see what I'm saying? This device, for the price that you can pick it up now, is still worth picking up against these other devices. You're not going to have the latest and greatest. You may not have the user experience you're going to get off the S7 Edge or the LG G5. But trust me, for what you're going to pay, you're still going to get more out of this device than what you're paying for. This device has a lot to give still to you or anyone who doesn't want to spend a whole lot of money on an LG G5 or an S7 Edge or a Huawei Nexus 6P, even though you can pick this up now for $400 to $450. We're talking under 300 bucks. Even with an 805 processor, that it's still silky smooth underneath the hood. Still has a lot of good raw power. I still love my Nexus 6. So months later, owning this device, I still do not have it in my mind or in my heart to get rid of this device, sell it. I've had people offer to buy it from me, but I don't want to do it. I still want to keep my baby, the Nexus 6. It is worth picking up, even after all these devices. And I've been very fortunate to have these devices in hand, play with them, bring them to you, and still, I'm going to tell you, man, if you're only wanting to spend $200 to $300, look into this device. The Nexus 6, this is the 32 gig variant. It is beautiful, it's worth your money. It's up to date as far as software. Can't go wrong, you really can't. Anyway, that's my take on the Nexus 6 a few months later. Check it out, look into it, it's worth it. Yeah, the Nexus 6 by Motorola. I'm glad I bought it, man. Anyway, this is my Project 13 piece. I'm out. Have a good day. I'll be back later with other videos. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll bring you something. God bless. Peace.